Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. By 1971, Led Zeppelin had already proven themselves as rock icons, but Stairway to Heaven elevated them to untouchable legends. Crafted by Jimmy Page's intricate guitar work and Robert Plant's poetic lyrics, the track was a journey through sound and mystery. Starting with a delicate acoustic intro, it crescendoed into a powerful electric climax, showcasing the full range of Zeppelin's musical genius. The song was unlike anything else at the time, a fusion of folk, rock, and mysticism that resonated with audiences on a deeper level. Fans dissected the lyrics for meaning, interpreting themes of spirituality and self-discovery. Over time, the haunting beauty of the track left it embedded in rock history as the definitive rock anthem. What made Stairway to Heaven so incredible was its endurance. Despite never being released as a single, it became a staple on FM radio, with listeners requesting it endlessly. The live performances, often stretching beyond the recorded 8-minute version, were magical. Jimmy Page's soaring solos and Robert Plant's soulful delivery captivated crowds worldwide. While some critics dismissed it for its length and indulgence, fans disagreed. This wasn't just a song, it was an experience. Each play felt like unlocking something new. Stairway to Heaven became rock's ultimate standard-bearer, inspiring countless artists and solidifying Zeppelin's place in rock immortality. Baba O'Riley by The Who. Few songs capture the spirit of youth as vividly as Baba O'Riley, with Pete Townshend's signature synthesizer loop giving the song its hypnotic opening. Baba O'Riley was a revolutionary moment for rock. It blended the burgeoning world of electronic experimentation with raw, rebellious rock energy. The song's title references philosopher Meher Baba and composer Terry Riley, showing Townshend's interest in big ideas. But it's Roger Daltrey's epic vocals that make the lyrics about teenage wasteland feel like an anthem. It wasn't just a song, it was a declaration of independence for a generation looking for identity. At its heart, the track is anchored by its explosive chords, swelling choruses, and the wild, unexpected violin solo. Baba O'Riley explored themes of isolation, hope, and escape, making it a rallying cry for a generation yearning for freedom from societal restraints. Live performances elevated its raw energy, as fans sang along with Daltrey or lost themselves in Townshend's ecstatic guitar work. More than just a radio hit, it became the kind of anthem that soundtracked defining moments, from teenage rebellions to modern cinema. Even today, the pulsing synthesizer intro feels as fresh as it did when it debuted, proving The Who's power to innovate while staying true to their rock and roll roots. Imagine by John Lennon. Released during a time of global unrest, the track felt like a call to action, a plea for peace and unity in a divided world. Lennon's lyrics, though utopian in their simplicity, sparked profound self-reflection. Imagine no possessions. Imagine all the people living life in peace. It wasn't preachy, it was hopeful, offering a glimpse into a world free of materialism, war, and borders. Lennon's calm delivery amplified its message, turning it into a soothing yet powerful anthem for dreamers everywhere. What gave Imagine such timeless power was its universality. It transcended genre, politics, and generations, becoming one of the most covered tracks in musical history. While some critics argued that its idealism was naive, Lennon's sincerity made it authentic. The song became tied to major global movements and moments, played at protests, memorial services, and global celebrations alike. Decades later, it remains a cultural touchstone, a piece of art that resonates as deeply now as it did in 1971. Its simplicity, both musically and lyrically, became its greatest strength. Amid the noise of rock and rebellion in the 70s, Lennon's quiet, piano-driven masterpiece invited the world to imagine something greater. By the way, if you guys want to subscribe, I will be posting every week, thanks. Brown Sugar by the Rolling Stones. Sizzling with swagger, Brown Sugar cemented the Rolling Stones' reputation as rock's ultimate provocateurs, and was the first song from their list to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1971. From the opening riff to Mick Jagger's raspy vocals, the song explodes with raw, unapologetic energy. It's got all the ingredients that make a Stones classic: gritty blues influences, Keith Richards' addictive guitar riffs, and a rhythm section that feels both loose and tight at the same time. Despite its irresistible melody, Brown Sugar stirred controversy with its provocative lyrics touching on race, sexuality, and power, a testament to the band's fearless approach to rocking the status quo. But controversy didn't stop Brown Sugar from dominating the airwaves. It became an instant hit, reaching the top of the charts and turning concert stages into electric celebrations. Jagger's brought an extra edge to the song, while Richards' iconic riffs ensured its place in the Guitar Hall of Fame. It was raunchy, bold, and completely Rolling Stones. Over time, critics have dissected it for its lyrical provocations, but there's no denying the song's place in music history. Brown Sugar isn't just a track, it's a moment. A snapshot of the unapologetic energy that defined the Rolling Stones and, to some extent, rock in 1971. American Pie by Don McLean, a cultural roadmap as they call it. Clocking in at over 8 minutes, it weaves a story of loss, nostalgia, and the changing tides of American music. Famously dubbed The Day the Music Died, McLean's lyrics nod to the tragic death of Buddy Holly and the evolving landscape of rock and roll. But the brilliance of American Pie lies in its ambiguity, leaving listeners to interpret its metaphors and references for themselves. Whether it's about lost innocence, the evolution of counterculture, or the commercialization of music, the track invites introspection with every listen. Musically, American Pie rises and falls like a cinematic story, shifting between wistful verses and triumphant sing-along choruses. Its narrative approach broke the mold for pop songwriting at the time. The song became an anthem for a generation reckoning with its identity amidst social and cultural upheaval. Released to critical and commercial acclaim, it didn't just resonate deeply with audiences, it also clinched the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 in early 1972. Its longevity is undeniable. Even decades later, fans gather to dissect its lyrics, debating the meaning of lines like "helter skelter in a summer swelter." Whether sung around a campfire or played on a jukebox, American Pie continues to connect hearts across generations, reminding us of music's enduring power. Roundabout by Yes. Progressive rock reached dazzling heights in 1971, and at the heart of it was, yes, Roundabout. From the moment Steve Howe's acoustic guitar opens the song, it becomes clear that this is no ordinary rock track. Roundabout blends intricate arrangements with a virtuosic musicianship. Chris Squire's thundering bass line breaks conventions, weaving seamlessly with Bill Bruford's dynamic drumming and Howe's impeccable guitar work. At over 8 minutes, the song is a sprawling masterpiece that showcases Yes' ability to combine technical skill with melodic beauty. John Anderson's enigmatic lyrics, inspired by scenic drives through the English countryside, add a dreamlike quality that invites listeners to lose themselves in the journey, both literal and metaphorical. But Roundabout wasn't just an auditory experience, it was a landmark moment for progressive rock. At a time when mainstream rock thrived on simplicity, Yes challenged conventions, making complexity a virtue. The track's multi-part structure flows effortlessly, creating a sense of movement and discovery with every shift in tempo or key. Fans were captivated, and Roundabout became a staple of FM radio and concert set lists. Its influence can be felt far beyond the prog rock genre, inspiring artists to push the boundaries of what rock music could be. Roundabout wasn't just a song, it was an adventure, proving that music could be as expansive and unpredictable as life itself. Life on Mars by David Bowie. Described by Bowie himself as a teenage girl's epic disappointment, the track merges vivid storytelling with otherworldly artistry. From the opening piano chord, Rick Wakeman's dynamic playing sets the stage for a cinematic journey. Bowie's hauntingly powerful vocals soar alongside lush strings, turning the song into an emotional odyssey. The lyrics paint bizarre, fragmented images. A girl hooked to the silver screen, sailors fighting in the dance hall. It's a kaleidoscope of societal disillusionment and existential wonder, layered with Bowie's signature mix of melancholy and dreamlike absurdity. Though it wasn't an instant chart topper, Life on Mars grew to become one of Bowie's defining works. Its blend of glam grandeur and cryptic social commentary resonated deeply with fans searching for meaning in an increasingly chaotic world. The song remains a core part of Bowie's legacy, its enigmatic allure inspiring endless interpretations and keeping it relevant across decades. From live performances that showcased Bowie's dynamic stage presence to its resurgence in pop culture, Life on Mars transcended its time. Part ballad, part opera, and fully Bowie, the track is a timeless reminder of his unparalleled ability to craft art that feels both deeply personal and universally profound. Aqualung by Jethro Tull. It opens the door to one of rock's most introspective and provocative albums. The title track is a hard-hitting commentary on society's tendency to neglect and ostracize its most vulnerable. Ian Anderson's gravelly vocals bring life to the enigmatic figure of Aqualung, a homeless man living on the fringes of society. The song's opening riff, one of the most iconic in classic rock, sets a gritty, raw tone, while the quieter passages reveal Anderson's poetic depth. With its shifting dynamics and haunting narrative, Aqualung feels as much a theatrical experience as it does a rock song. What sets Aqualung apart is its daring fusion of hard rock and progressive elements, coupled with an unflinching look at humanity's darker truths. It's no surprise that the song became a centerpiece of Jethro Tull's live performances, with Martin Barre's searing guitar solo often pushing the boundaries of the studio version. Over the years, Aqualung has drawn both acclaim and controversy for its biting social themes, but its masterful composition ensures its place as a timeless classic. The track's ability to provoke thought while delivering an unforgettable musical experience is what makes it one of 1971's most enduring achievements. Maggie May by Rod Stewart. This song stands as an unlikely breakout hit, a deeply personal tale that brought a universal resonance. Inspired by a youthful love affair that turned bittersweet, the song is part confession, part celebration. Stewart's raspy voice injects the lyrics with raw emotion, capturing the vulnerability and excitement of young love. Musically, Maggie May defies convention. Neither its lack of a distinct chorus nor its introspective subject matter stood out as a hit formula. But that's where its brilliance lies. The delicate mandolin outro, played by Ray Jackson, gave the song a unique, folk-inflected character that set it apart from its peers. What makes Maggie May timeless is how it turned an intensely personal memory into something universally relatable. At its core, it's a coming-of-age story, messy, romantic, and tinged with regret. Released as a B-side initially, the song's popularity skyrocketed as fans connected with its candid vulnerability. Eventually, topping charts worldwide, Maggie May reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 later in 1971, cementing its place as one of the year's defining hits. For Stewart, it wasn't just a hit. It was the moment he became an undeniable star, cementing his place as a voice that could capture life's raw, unscripted moments with melody and charm. Echoes by Pink Floyd. This track is more than a song. It's an odyssey through sound and space. Spanning over 23 minutes, the piece occupies an entire side of the album, Metal. With its haunting opening ping from Richard Wright's piano, Echoes sets the tone for a surreal and atmospheric journey. The track escalates slowly, layering David Gilmour's emotive guitar solos, Nick Mason's rhythmic creativity, and Roger Waters' poetic lyrics. Themes of interconnectedness and nature's boundless mystery flow through every note, reflecting a band at the height of experimentation. The middle section plunges listeners into an eerie sonic soundscape, mimicking deep-sea echoes before returning to its delicate yet soaring outro. The significance of Echoes lies in its ability to immerse listeners entirely in its hypnotic progression. For Pink Floyd, the song was a precursor to their later Dark Side of the Moon and Wish You Were Here masterpieces, proving they could balance ambitious concepts with raw emotion. Performed live, it became an ethereal experience for audiences, stretched even further with improvisation. More than just a song, Echoes is an exploration, both of the mind and the limitless potential of musical storytelling. It set a standard for concept-driven artistry, solidifying Floyd's place as pioneers of rock's avant-garde frontier. 1971 wasn't just about sound, it was about transformation. These legendary tracks laid the foundation of rock's timeless allure, each song presenting its unique flavor and collectively reshaping the genre's future. If you enjoyed this nostalgic journey, hit subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for tuning in.